Welcome to the Small Business Office Showcase, where daily we provide you a quick tour of a government agency's small business portal or something similar from a large prime. We understand that as a small business, time and resources are limited. We hope by quickly summarizing this information, we save you time and perhaps put you one step closer to your next contract. In this episode, we're going to focus on the Army. To make it easier for you to quickly do your own research, the links we're going to discuss here will be in the description below. In each episode, we're targeting 6 pieces of information we think are most valuable to you. Does this agency have a small business portal? Does the agency list out events it hosts or attend so that you can plan well in advance? Is there any forecast for the next 12 to 24 months that will help you identify opportunities? Does the agency provide a list of current primes that have an obligation to subcontract to small businesses? Is there any special registration required for this agency other than what's required for the entire federal government? And then finally, is there a list of people available that you can reach out to for help or to get questions answered? You can already see the basic results on this slide, but let's go ahead and do a tour. I will say, first thing I always look for is an OSBP site. And there's this thing that's out there that's selling to the Army. And you could potentially think, it's a .com, it's nothing. That comes right from the DoD site. And when you click on it, there's nothing there. I mean, there's some basic stuff or something. But all I can tell is it looked like it, got hacked or something. I don't know. I could not find an Army main portal page. I found a lot of subordinate units within the Army, but nothing at the Department of the Army level. So I'm hoping if any of you guys know where that is, let me know and I'll re-record and update this video so that we have it in the future. Definitely no events found. I couldn't find any sites, so there's no events I could find. The forecasts are available through the DoD site, and in here you can see that the Army has their forecast put up here right there. If we look at it, this was one of the things I wanted to mention, sellingtothearmy.com, right? So here it's selling to the Army info. I don't know why the DoD has this site up there. This clearly is nothing. I guess if we want to do bridal stuff, but this seems like somebody hacked it, actually. I mean, it doesn't look like that is anything that the DoD would ever have as even a template site. So I'm curious on whether they're aware of that. But then when you go down here, you'll find more information. At the moment, I'm ignoring those, but here's the forecast for you to be able to look. As we go through, though, subcontracting, you can take advantage of DoD. They've got the DoD Prime Contract Directory. There's also these other tools. If you're not familiar with Subnet, or SDVOSB, FPDS, the Federal Procurement Database System or Data System. Take a look at those tools. But the DoD tool, the forecasting tool here, the spreadsheet, it has really good information for finding contractors that have information. So here you see that you've got the name, you've got phone numbers, and you've got email addresses to reach out to. So I am kind of curious on why some of those email addresses are wrong, like that one and that one. But still, there's a lot of information. There's over 12,000 rows in here, so you can find a lot of information as you're trying to reach out to the DoD and perhaps find people who are working with you or could help you on the Army side. That's the subcontracting. And then let's go back to our little site. There's nothing special for the Army to register to do business beyond what's normal in SAM. And then let's look at the contact. Here, the Army gets a huge win because in here, the Army puts out a small business list directory that is so thorough. As you come through, you begin to learn, if you're not familiar with the Army and how it works, you begin to learn. Just take a look at the table of contents and you begin to understand the material commands and then the Corps of Engineers and Medical Command. You'll see these broken up as we start coming down. And I might change this to more, I don't need you to see the information so much as see the page. But as you start coming down, you'll start seeing it's color-coded, brown and green down below so you can understand who's doing what. But this information is phenomenal. It's giving you all these people with the Corps of Engineers. And these are primary contacts, right, as they're going down. I'm going to skip down here to this next section. So here you're in the major subordinate commands of the Army Material Command. And in here you have the same thing. You have people you can reach out to and really begin to build your marketing and learn about the organizations. Same thing as you get the, if you're selling ammunition, I guess, and other things that they would buy at a depot. And then down below, we've got the mission and installation contracting. So this is where on each one of these bases, this is where you begin to get more specific into each one of the bases. And these people are so willing to help you if you reach out to them and begin to talk. So anyways, coming back, I was so excited about this. I just spent a little more time on it. You can go into the link and find it, but the Army definitely has a great directory of people to reach out to go ahead and ask questions. By the way, I'll just say this again. If anybody can find the actual Army OSDB site, that would be awesome. I keep getting pushed off to these sites like this Selling to Army, which seems wrong. It just doesn't seem like it's what they would want us to see. But as soon as I find something, I will update the video. That concludes this walkthrough. I hope you found the information helpful. As you continue to grow your business, please provide me any comments below or reach out to me directly if you have questions. Use my email address, which I'll put in the description. I'm your host, Neil McDonnell with SV MacPack. I thank you for joining me today and hope you'll join me again for more video tours.